Hey guys, Mark from Gunpla Network here. Welcome to my review of the RGM-79C GM Type C, featured in the 0083 Stardust Memory series, OVA. So I've just got him spinning here for you in a pose with the beam saber, looking pretty cool. Yeah, this is a pretty cool kit. I must admit, as much as I love grunt suits, this is actually only the second GM I've built from the HGUC line. I've built a few other grunts from other series. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got about 4 or 5 other GMs sitting on my shelf. I just haven't gotten around to yet. But yeah, this was a good one to do. It's a pretty solid kit. I had fun building it. It looks cool. Obviously, this is not the way he's going to be looking when I'm finished with him. The next video will show some modification work. But yeah, overall, this was a cool kit. So overall look. I mean, you can pose him with the bazooka, you know, the machine gun, single-handing it, two-handing it, with the shield or without, and it's really cool. I did like the overall look, so I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. Build process. So building this guy was pretty fun, pretty standard. You know, chest, backpack, head, waist, arms, legs, and then the weapons. Pretty standard stuff, and wasn't too complicated. The nubs weren't too bad. Probably on nubs and seams, the back there were a little harder. I must admit I wasn't too cautious because I will be not using these legs. But yeah, overall not too bad. There's probably about 2 on the backs of the legs there. There are forearm seams, and the side ones you could widen out and make those a panel line, I guess, on the sides of the thighs. But overall, not too bad. So build process, we're going to give this guy a 9 out of 10. He was actually fairly straightforward and easygoing for an older HG kit. Articulation and posing. So we'll get rid of the accessories. Pop out, there we go. Alright, so for articulation and posing, we'll start at the head. The head goes that way, and he can go the whole way around. It is just on a ball joint there. Careful of the antenna, that will pop out. It's just clipped in on the back of the head. You can knock that out. So arms, he will go all the way around. He can come up to pretty much parallel. You hit the sides of the shoulder there otherwise. He can come a little forward, a little back. They are just on a peg though, so it's obviously a polycap into a peg, so that's why you don't get as much movement as some of the newer ones, which have a polycap inside there, which you can wiggle forward to get more room. Waist, you're not really going to get much there. It's a little rock, side to side, that's it. He can turn all the way around those, good clearance. Side skirts are just on a polycap, so they go up and down. I separated the peg in here, in the center part, so you do get individual skirt movement, otherwise that comes as one solid piece. There's no movement on the back. Legs. He can, if we clear the thing out, he can go all the way up, but you'll only be able to go so far back because you hit the back skirt. Articulation in the knee will go up, and he can almost kick himself in the back, not too far off, so that's pretty good. Ankle, you've got some good side, front, back, and with that opening all the way up, you can get a pretty big sort of lean on the foot there. So, and you would have seen in the first look videos for the posing, he's actually pretty poseable. So articulation and posing, we're going to go for an 8 out of 10 there. Accessories, so you got that shield with the mount. And you can change that to have it on the side or the back of the arm. Now, this is actually a borrowed beam saber effect part. from another kit because you don't get one. You get one beam saber, but no effect part. So, I mean, if you've built any number of kits, you'll have them laying around if you want to display it with that. Otherwise, that's just meant to sit up there. So shield, beam saber, no effect part, and then you get the bazooka, which has a little movement in the handle grip there. Otherwise, that's it. And that will pose up over his shoulder. Otherwise, there is nowhere to actually clip that onto. I thought we have something for the back there, but no, there's no. Oh, the ammo clip is there. That's solid. Sorry guys, thought I had a spare. And then you get the standard bullpup machine gun, not articulated at all. The magazine clip does not remove, and you have a big seam line down the middle of it. That comes with a trigger finger, and as you were seeing in the first look, you can pose it single shot shooting out, get this hand underneath and grip it, and that's pretty cool. So accessories, I gave it 7 out of 10. Fun factor, 7 out of 10. It was a pretty fun kit. You can have some fun posing it, have some fun modifying and painting it, as I'm going to. It's pretty straightforward. So, final score. We're going to give it a 7.8 out of 10. Or nearly 8 out of 10. That's pretty cool. Cheap kit, fun, easy to build. I didn't use any of the stickers because there's no point, they'd just be coming off anyway, but you get a decent sticker sheet with it. It's got, you know, EFSF, it's got any range of numbers, the EFSF logo, a paint splat because these were used in training, so there was paint shot at them. And what I didn't actually mention yet, but what I did was, you might be able to see with the light, the visor. I actually painted that silver behind that just to bring that out a bit more with the green clear lens that you get over the top. So that's not too bad. No camera at the back, but you can actually kind of, it's hard to see, but in there that visor goes up, so you get a little green clear part at the front as well. So overall, a pretty cool kit, guys. I love the 0083 stuff, and this was no exception. So grab this kit, it's definitely a good one. Next video, I'm going to start with the modifications, and I think what I'll do is I'll probably do one arm, one leg, you know, show you the finished product, sanded back and joined, putty, whatever I need to do. And then I might do one in front of the camera so you can see what we're doing. And then, yeah, we'll put it together at the end before painting, and then I'll show you a final video of it all painted up. So this is probably going to take a couple of months, guys, because I don't have all that much time to do this in between. But we'll get on with it, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the videos of this, because it's the first type of video series I've ever done. Usually we leave this kind of stuff to Harry. So yeah, all right. Thank you very much for joining us, and Jim and I are going to say bye bye.